Hey, this is a quick little video, day in the life as I am recording content for our course that's coming out and also for this YouTube channel. Let's go. Here's a little bit of the demo I'm working on to help people become more on camera ready. To be a bit more engaging, I'm going to demonstrate how you may want to sit when you are on camera to look a little slimmer and also to watch out for double chins. Okay, so if you are having a conversation with someone and you want to relax on the couch, like, yeah, you're going to be slouching like this. And if you're talking to someone, you may not be thinking about the double chin that's occurring. So when you're talking on camera, if you feel like you're getting that double chin, sorry, my hair's in the way, I highly recommend that you lean forward. So when you see that I'm leaning forward, suddenly my jaw looks pretty much defined. Now, if you look in the other video, I am not leaning forward like this, but I am rolling my shoulders back for better posture, and that's tightening up my jawline. So that's what I mean when I would tell people to watch their chin. The other thing is when people are sitting down on a couch, especially on television, same goes for you if you're creating content, is you don't want to be sitting on the couch like this. See, this middle section just doesn't look as great. So what you'll want to do is you sit, roll your shoulders back, put your knees against the couch so that you now have this elongated look. I would always point one leg forward, and then I would highly recommend you roll back and look into the camera. Now, what I find that looks even more appealing is one arm forward to give it that sleeker look. I find if you just twist a little bit and put one arm forward, it should help. Give it a try, and now back to the program. I used this tripod to record the wide shot in that demo, and now back to looking around the room. Guys, we are recording some content for my course, and I'm using tripods and lights, so I figured I would just show you around a little bit. These are the lights that I absolutely love. I'll link them in the description. They're LED flat lights. They're very compact, and I bring them to events whenever I'm working on social media content for an event. I'll bring those for, the step and repeat lights. I also use this tripod. It's a $16 tripod, guys, but it is so tall, and I got this magnetic attachment so it goes right onto my phone because I have the magnetic one. It's great. All right, guys, don't mind my mess, but this tripod is also another one that I absolutely love. I've been using this guy for a few years. I have a standing desk, so I put him on it for a wide shot of um, my couch because this room is pretty tight. Whenever I am recording on my podcast or YouTube channel, I usually am using the camera associated with this because it's really good. I am going to get a new camera for myself, like a vlogging camera. But until then, I'm using my iPhone 16. Okay, real quick, I'm going to take you over here. So this is where I had that green screen. If you've watched other videos, I do have a green screen behind there, but I've been putting black in front of it because of my grays. It's just getting a little crazy. My hair's turning green in the videos. I also just grabbed this standing microphone and I'll put that by the couch to give it a more relaxed feeling. I'm enjoying the way that looks. So that's what I've got so far in my mess. Another thing I didn't talk about was this sign. I picked this guy up from Amazon. That's also in my link, if in case you need it. These tutorials you can actually find under videos. And then if you go down to playlists, you'll see production tips and tutorials here. And that's where I have some archival tips and tricks and then some newer videos. Today we're looking at DIY ideas on how to level up your office so that you can have a studio within your home. I'm testing out a few things.
Podcasting, but I have a little secret to share. Riverside is actually a complete content studio.
I also have this series I'm going to continue where I look at YouTube podcasts. The number one right now is the YouTube podcast that I looked at.
Why is it
Rotten-
that some YouTube shows
Rotten
succeed
Mangoes.
and
I don't
others
see it right here.
won't? How can one YouTube podcaster record hundreds of episodes?
So that's what I'm working on the YouTube side with the podcasts. And then I also have my mindset podcast, which is all about being unknown to known. I don't know why the list isn't coming up, but check out the YouTube page so you can see how I am using this small studio in my house, my office, and send me ideas. So be sure to follow along as I offer tips and tutorials and mindset hacks on my podcast to help you become more on-camera ready. Showing up on camera, it's hard, it's messy, but once you break through that uncomfortableness, I guess we could call it, it becomes a lot easier. I feel better behind a camera than I do in public settings. I talk about this in my most recent episode of Unknown to Known, where I won this Really award. You could see right here at the end of my. And, I just felt really awkward being there. And then I had to go up on stage, and I've been on stages. So I'm confident on a stage. I knew how to walk, but I was nervous and I thought I was going to trip. I wasn't mentally prepared to win. Usually, when I would be in a pageant, I would say, okay, yeah, I'm winning this. I am winning this. And if I don't, I at least visualized my winning and I knew where to go. But this I did not. I did not. And it was a little crazy. All right, guys. So that's my setup right now as I'm trying to record for my course. I was using a DSLR Canon, but it just made me look a little too dark in here and I needed too much lighting. And because this room is so small, see how tiny this room is? These LED flats, they're from Neewer, just work better. And that's what I've got. So, all right. Hope this helps as you are setting up your own content room. And I'll see you guys online. And if you need equipment, be sure to check out the Amazon link in the description. I have it linked to a variety of equipment that I use and also recommend that I have put in other home studios. I do offer in-home studio setups if you're looking for consumer products and not a professional grade setup. So I'm happy to look at your space and give you customized suggestions based on your needs. Reach out. I do offer it as a service and I'm willing to travel out there to your location. There is a cost if you want to add on a content shoot, but we can easily add on a content shoot while I'm there after I've set it all up. So reach out, let me know, and I hope you are enjoying the content on this YouTube channel and on the podcast Unknown to Known. Pouring my heart into it each and every day. All right, I'll see you guys. Find me on Instagram, Jamie_Maglietta. Bye.